Oh, I wish I could say it was pleasant out here, but it's raining down pretty good now. And I'm sweating my butt off. I stalked through that area back there that I showed you guys before. And I had a gray squirrel and a black squirrel come right down the trail towards me. Well, matter of fact, I got a red squirrel right here, right now. Ooh, that's a different looking red squirrel. He's got a red stripe right down his back. And the rest of him is gray. I've never seen one that looked like that before. Looks like he's got a red mohawk. Huh. He's shaking off the rain too. Oh, this camera kind of sucks for taking videos. It's an old Kodak, and it's really made for taking pictures, not video, but I call it my red-headed stepchild because I abuse it. It's not waterproof, and I'm always out in the rain with it. I drop it. It gets banged around in my pack. It's had branches and stuff slam into the lens. But it failed me once when I dropped it. I think I dropped it onto concrete off the top of my car, and it must have jarred it, and it just quit working altogether. It was still under warranty. Sent it into Kodak, and they fixed it and sent it back. All it cost me was sending it to them. Yeah, I figured I'd just do a quick vid on the red-headed stepchild. She's received the shock of just about everything I can throw at her, and she's still kicking. I think I've had this camera for 6-7 years now. I think I got it in 2006. So 5 years, probably about close to 6 years now. She's still kicking. Doesn't take video worth of crap, but you know, at least it works. And it's kind of nice in a way because the videos are a lot smaller than with these new HD cameras. I've always thought about getting a new camera, but I mean, even with these small videos that I do, it takes a long time to get them edited and uploaded, and it takes up a lot of space on your computer. A little frog. You guys see him? Oh, there he is. Oh, blown out asparagus plants. That's a good time to go finding these because everything else has died down, and this asparagus stands out like a sore thumb. My camera's probably soaked, but you just look out in the fields and along the edges of the roads and you'll see this big ferny stuff, and it'll be golden. It doesn't look too golden now because it's soaking wet, but I mark these spots and I come back in the spring and pick the asparagus, because in the spring you won't see it. It'll be hidden under all this grass, the little asparagus shoots. Mark those spots and you can come back and get them. Old milkweed stalks. These are good for cordage still. Well, these ones, yeah, these ones probably are. All you gotta do is pull some of that outer bark off and twist it and see if it has any strength, and you'll know if they are. But good cordage milkweed. With all this rain we've been having and above normal temperatures, I've been seeing quite a few velvet foot mushrooms, fresh ones. I mean, even though it gets it can get down below freezing at night, and those velvet foots will still grow as long as it's not below freezing in the day. Oh boy, this is a big swampy mess here. Yep, I'm sinking. This water's up big time. Oh, mama. Gotta jump from tree root to tree root. But anyway, you know, be a good time to get out and look for some oyster mushrooms or velvet foot, maybe even brick tops or something like that. Even though it's this late in the year, it's unusually warm. And we got lots of rain. So, be worth a look if you like hunting mushrooms. This here's barberry. I learned this by watching Hedge Living's videos as well. But barberry root is a natural antibiotic, which, you know, could be hard to find if you were out in the wilderness or something. So it's a good plant to know. And it actually grows, a lot of people have this planted as a hedgerow right in their yard. We do. But it gets these little red berries. And the easiest way for me to distinguish it is this time of year when all the leaves are down. This plant usually still has these little red berries on it. And it's a small shrub, you know, that they can get big, but usually they're about 3 or 4 foot tall. And has these little spines that grow up and down the stem. And that root is, from what I understand, a natural antibiotic. I've never used it, but I figured I'd throw it out there. Gets these little red berries on it. And it really stands out in the late fall and winter because it grows in the woods as an understory shrub. And it's one of the only plants that I see this time of year that has these type of spines and these somewhat oval shaped red berries. And whoops, just to check, I've never checked before, but it appears that it has 2 oval shaped seeds in each berry. Let's pick another one. It's possible it could have more than 2, but you can look in a field guide and probably find that out. But I just want to show you it close up so you can actually see it. But these berries are dark brown, and that's what size they are, you know, right there. And it looks like there's, this one looks like it just had 1 seed in it, and that other one had 2. Here's another one that's a little bigger. And it has 2 seeds in it as well. So field guides probably say they have 2 seeds, I would guess. I would have to look when I get back home, but like I said, you know, I just want to show you the plant close up. It has these skinny little barbs on it that are very sharp. It has those red berries which seem to hang on in the late fall and make it stand out in the woods where it's an understory shrub. And if you dig that root up, if I recall correctly from Hedge Living's video, it's got a yellow root, and that's where the antibiotic is. But if you want, you know, you can just go to her channel and check out. I think she's got 2 or 3 videos now on barberry, and she actually goes in, and I think she even shows you how to make how to use it for medicine. I'm not 100% sure on that, but be worth checking out. You know, antibiotics could be a hard thing to find, and infection is one of the things that could really kill you. So knowing what plants are natural antibiotics would be a good thing to know. And actually knowing how to use them would be even more beneficial. But I haven't got there yet. I just wanted to show you that barberry, natural antibiotic. I had to cut through about, I don't know, 50 feet of swamp to get to this, but this is a little island, maybe 100 yards by 100 yards. It's solid oak, white oak. And it's in the middle of the swamp. I found this by looking at Google Earth, and then also by looking at my topo maps, looking for just slight rises in the swamp, because those are usually, you know, they usually have trees in them because they're slightly above the swamp level. But it took some getting to get in here, man. I had to walk through soup that was well over 2 feet deep. And I'm talking soupy mud that'll suck you in and you can't pull your legs out of it. But I got back in here by hopping from you know, tree root to tree root, little shrubs and their roots, you know, just hopping on the bases of those so I don't sink down to my knee in mud. I'm gonna sit in here for a while and see if anybody comes out. What a day. The water's up in the swamp and the creeks. It's actually hard getting back into the swampy areas now. Some years you can walk right through the swamp because it's dry, and other years it's 4 feet deep.